Mm-hmm.
Did you like your surprise?
I did.
Isn't that lovely?
It is, yeah. I took a picture.
Okay, it is 6 o'clock. Let's get started. Welcome, everyone. I see some new faces in the audience. Welcome. We'll have you introduce yourselves in a little bit. Love to know who you are. Okay, so I'm going to call the meeting to order. Agenda approval. I'd like to make a modification to the agenda. We're going to add a resolution on which will be item number 11. It's to add membership in a fund of Georgia Interlocal Risk Management Agency. And we'll add it number 11 and describe it, actually. Tiffany will, when we get there. So with that amendment, I make a motion to add this resolution. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, James. All in favor? Thank you.
Where are we?
Oh, can you do the
Oh,
prayer?
it's not even on
Okay.
there. I was saying.
Jennifer, can I ask you to do the prayer, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you for allowing us to gather tonight. God, we ask you to keep all of our personnel for the city of Houston safe and those in the Jackson County area. We just ask you to help us make good and wise decisions tonight. Amen.
And can we do a moment of silence, please? Thank you. Can I get you to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, so I'm going to be asking for approval for the minutes and I'm going to say them all, and then I'll ask for a motion. September 12th, 2024, which was the public hearing minutes. September 12th, 2024, which was the work session minutes. September 17th, 2024, regular meeting minutes. October 10th, 2024, public hearing minutes. October 10th, work session minutes. October 15th, regular meeting minutes. October 23rd, 2024, special called meeting minutes. Just trying to remember what that one was.
Which one?
Special call. The second reading, right? Okay, thank you. Sorry, I couldn't remember what special call was, so I had to ask. And October 23rd, 2024, fall planning retreat minutes. Is there a motion?
I move to approve the minutes listed previously.
Thank you, Tina. Is there a second, please?
I'll second.
Thank you, Scott. All in favor? Raise your hand. Okay, great. Thank you. Thanks, Dave, for putting your hand way out there. I did see it. All right. Old business number 1, this is ordinance TA-2024-04. Dr. Weitz, would you mind summarizing again, and then we'll ask if there's any additional questions or discussion.
Yeah, this is an amendment that we've been working on for about 5 months now, and it has to do with the approval of different rezonings, variances, and conditional uses that would allow the city council to put a schedule, project schedule in place, and then if the project did not meet that schedule, then it could trigger a process where that application would come back to the city council, and you might elect at that time to initiate a request to zone it back to what it was previously, or to, for example, a variance or conditional use, it might be to have that variance go away so to speak.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. White. Any discussion before we vote? All right, is there a motion on number one?
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance TA 2024-04.
Thank you, Dave. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Tina. All in favor? Excuse me. Ordinance 2024-05. Are you able to speak to this one briefly?
Yes, I can, Mayor. This is
Thank you.
another one that was initiated by the consulting city engineer. And it's to allow, excuse me, the city can enter into private or development agreements with private developers in order to oversize certain facilities, like, for example, a sewer line or a water line that needs to be larger than what's needed to serve that development only, where the city would participate in providing additional costs to upsize a particular improvement.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any further discussion on this? Is there a motion?
I make a motion with approval.
Thank you, James. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, JJ. All in favor of approval? Beautiful. Thank you, everyone. New business, final plat for Twin Lakes Phase 11B. It's amazing that they're there so fast. Do you want to also summarize, please?
Yes, Mayor and Council, we're recommending approval of this final plat for 155 lots on 110 acres. The update I have for you tonight is Jamie Wheeler, the Public Works Director, has been out to visit the site. He's checked roads, pavement, et cetera, and so he's also recommended approval. The only real loose end, I think, is one more re-review by Engineering Management, Inc., and they will withhold the signatures until they are satisfied with it, if the council approves this evening.
Jerry, so we use the checklist, pretty much?
Yeah, the November 14th memo that I provided the last time at the meeting, that was handed out at the meeting, that's a checklist of sorts.
Yeah.
Has about 7 or 8 or 9 items that we look at. Do they pay the fee? Did they turn in their as-bills? Did the city engineer approve? Did the third-party engineer submit a report on the compaction of the road base and things like that? So yeah, they're in good shape.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? Is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Thank you, Dr. Sterling. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, James. All in favor, please? Okay, item number 3, Phase 2 Water Distribution System Upgrades, Addendum number 5. This is an addendum of the 89,000,
You mean to go over number 2?
oh,
We were gonna ask that you postpone that anyway, Mayor, so maybe you just read
I intuitively knew that somehow.
Yeah, we don't have the resolution ready, and the deed has not come back from the lawyer yet. They had to record Crestwind Phase 4 again, and they haven't provided the legal description and the deed for it. So we're asking that you postpone it, and we'll bring this back up in the next month.
Okay, thank you. Everybody, make a motion to postpone. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor of postponing?
And we're gonna, just for clarity on the minutes, we're gonna postpone until the December meeting.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, item number 3, Phase 2 Water Distribution System Upgrades. Again, this was the addendum that was presented last Thursday, which is, believe it's the final cost for that one line item of $89,000. Any discussion left on this?
think so.
Okay. Is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
Thank you, Scott. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, JJ. All in favor? Great. New business item number 4, water purchase agreement with Barrow County. Is there any sort of further discussion?
Mayor, from my understanding, there's been some added verbiage there that I really didn't know about till earlier this week.
Put your mic on.
Well, Barrow County.
Put your mic on.
Okay. Where Barrow County had added some certain verbiage in there that I didn't know about till earlier this week. There's a lot of moving parts to this. I've seen one item in there that we're gonna be responsible for paying for 7,500 feet of piping. Is that right, Dr. Weiss?
I'm not privy to the conversations about this agreement.
All right.
So I don't know
But
the
we are
details.
responsible for, on our side of the bridge, and that's what that is, to connect to us. They're gonna take care of their side of the bridge, we're gonna take care of ours.
Okay. At this point in time, I'd really like to table this for 30 more days if we can, just to, make sure we're okay on our side,
What, on?
What do you mean, our side? What
as
do you
far
mean?
as on our agreement for our side of what we're responsible for and what we're paying for.
You mind if I speak? So, you know, this was we approved this last
That is-
month.
that is
with that
correct.
same verbiage in there.
No, this has been added since then though, right?
No, regarding who's paying for what.
No, the paragraph as far as we're not able to annex any property in Barrow County as long as we have this agreement in place, is that right?
That's been added since we approved it last month.
Since we approved it.
Yeah, but what I was trying to, sorry, James, what I was trying to make clear was the fee that we would pay for the infrastructure has always been in there, which is what we approved last month also. So you're still asking to table for,
For the additional verbiage that was added, does everybody know about the paragraph?
they do?
Yes. Okay.
And may I ask what the 30 days, I'm just asking.
I would think it would give, everybody plenty of time to go over everything and make sure what we're stipulating to Barrow County and what we're gonna be responsible for to Barrow County is what we wanna do, because once we sign the agreement, it is what it is.
Yeah, we discussed it at the retreat.
Okay.
Mm,
I'm just throwing my motion out there to table it and let
Okay.
it go where it may.
does anybody want to second James's, motion to table for 30 days?
Yeah, next meeting.
I'll second.
You'll second to table it? All in favor of tabling it? All opposed in tabling it?
Okay.
So that didn't pass. So is there a second motion on the, is there a second motion?
I make a motion to approve the agreement with the added language.
Thank you, JJ. Is there a second on that?
I'll second that.
All in favor of approving the agreement as it is today? All opposed? All right, item number 5, Resolution 2024-53. This is the Mulberry Park Project Grant Acceptance. This is basically accepting their $5,000 in grant money. I can't imagine there'd be any discussion, but I will ask. Is there any discussion? Free. Okay, is there a motion?
Right. I move that we accept the Mulberry Park project grant.
You sure, Tina?
I would like to second that.
Yeah.
All in favor? Okay. Item number 6, South Water Tank logo, I'm going to table that for 30 days.
Are we gonna table it to the next meeting?
To December? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So which one is everybody leaning toward, the trains?
Well, it's a very long story, James.
The trains or
Sort
the?
of. Yeah, in part,
Okay.
yeah. Make a motion to table this, to postpone this to December, meeting.
A second.
Thank you, James. All in favor? Thank you. Resolution 2024-52, this is the update to the trash recycling rates. Is there any further discussion on this? Is there a motion?
I make a motion to resolution 2024-52.
Thank you, Scott. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, James. All in favor? All right, item number 8, special event alcohol permit, WB Slush. This is to provide little samples, at the coffee place, right?
No.
This one's the holiday market.
There's
Oh,
no-
I'm sorry, I keep getting those backwards.
Yeah.
This is for the holiday market, little slushies with bourbon,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Who's WB Slush? Are they in city limits?
It's Jeff Kentrell.
It's who?
Jeff Kentrell with Mutt and Jeff.
It comes to the fall festival every year.
Okay.
Any further discussion? Is there a motion? On bourbon slushies.
You want slushies?
Make a motion for approval.
Okay, thank you, James. Second?
Second.
Thank you, JJ. All in favor? All right, special event alcohol permit, for the depot. Is this for?
This is that one.
For the same event?
No. This one's for.
It's the latte art.
latte
the
art
coffee-
that the
coffee shop's
put
doing.
on. We're gonna spike the coffee, basically.
Make a motion for approval.
Okay.
Second.
Thank you, thank you.
Drink
All
it
in
up.
favor?
You're not.
Drink up. Item number 10, fiscal year 2025 budget. Tiffany, do we want to give them an update a little bit?
Yep, we can.
Okay.
You want me to?
Yeah, if you don't mind. You all got a new thing on your desk.
Hey, if y'all are not using your mic, can you turn them off? There is a ring.
Okay, so I set in front of everybody an updated DDA budget. That was the only thing that there was still some question from last Thursday's meeting on where we were gonna go and, kind of where we were gonna allocate some of the money to. There was no change in what city has given them. It'll stay at the 20,000. We did add in there a project for the fence at the green space. DDA is saying that they will raise pretty much the funds for that. So in this packet, you'll see where they should raise a grand total of $15,550 for next year. And then the city will give them the additional 20, bringing their budget to $35,550. But then no other departments changed.
So they're gonna raise the money, right?
They will raise the money for the fence, yes.
So then be their responsibility to put the fence up?
The fence, or the DDAs? Yes.
Correct. Okay. Just wanna make sure.
And, clarity on the fence, that will come back before the council to decide, or will it come before DDA, decide what type of fence?
Probably in front of the DDA.
Okay.
Right? That's who would make the decision there, right? That's what I'm asking.
Yes, I believe yes is the answer.
Okay.
Let me just think about what I just said. I believe the DDA would make a recommendation to the council. Isn't that more appropriate?
I would think so.
Yeah,
Just wanted clarity on that.
yeah. So they would
Yes.
make a recommendation based on their approval to the council for approval.
Since it's the city property.
Yes, because it's city property.
Okay.
Make sense?
No, but it's okay.
Can I help you make it sense? I don't know if I can help you make it sense.
I'm just trying to figure out, kind of looking at what we did with the lights. That was a DDA decision too, and it was on city property. So
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good
things,
point.
if they're gonna raise the money, make the decision, they kind of feeling like they should
Yeah,
have.
no, you bring up a very good point. What do you think?
Well, maybe just a simple email to let the council know,
Of course, I mean,
and just keep them the FY, FYI in the loop. I think that
I don't
would be
wanna slow-
satisfactory.
if they're actually able to raise the money, I don't wanna slow them down anymore,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
if they're able to raise the money.
Okay, so then we've decided they'll choose the fence and then they'll just let mayor and
Yeah, of
council know.
course.
Yeah.
And staff know.
Is that good?
Does that work?
I'm fine with that. If everybody else is, just, it's not just my
I
decision.
mean,
What-
are y'all-
Anybody else have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, are y'all good with the nod?
What'd you say?
I think it'll be fine.
Letting the DDA?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna.
They won't put a purple fence, hopefully. Okay. Okay,
It'll be very tasteful.
okay. Any other discussion on the updated budget? Okay, is there a motion?
I will make a motion that we approve the budget as written.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Tiffany just went.
That's a big sigh. Do you want one of those bourbon slushies now? All right, item number 11, this is the resolution that I spoke about earlier. I'm going to turn this over to Tiffany.
Okay, so, we just got this from GERMA, which is who we have our insurance with. There was an update to House Bill 451, that there were two requirements of coverage for first responders for a PTSD program, where you had to offer critical illness, lump sum PTSD, and long-term PTSD disability for all first responders. So we had sent them a list. They came back and gave us a quote of what our coverage will be. It's mandated. We just had to sign an agreement adding it to our GERMA policy, and then a resolution for them to add it officially so that it's recognized with the state.
Is there is there an additional cost to that?
Yes, it's gonna cost us like a little over $500 a year annually for what we have now. Now, the more officers we add, I'm sure that cost will change because they'll probably do an annual audit, and we'll have to send them back who's here and their, employment dates and all, so.
Where in the budget does that get added?
Most of our liability insurance comes out of our general fund.
Do we have the money in there to cover that?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
And when is this due? Back to GERMA?
They wanted it early December because it goes into effect January 1. So that's why we added it tonight, so we could get it back to them. 2025 budget,
And you said it'll come out of where? What?
probably general fund.
No, they just want the agreement now.
Yeah, it's not
We won't
effective
pay it
until
until-
January. Yeah. Like $592
A year.
annually, yes. So, and that's for two different PTSD coverages for law enforcement.
Nothing in for PTSD for council and mayor?
Not this go around, I'll check the house updates.
That's a great question. That's a great question.
Yeah.
She left the rest of the staff out.
I'm fine, thank you.
What did you say, Scott? I missed it. Oh, boy. You know, the mayor's got to get a little better at controlling these people. Just kidding. I don't want to control you.
After going last night to the county commission, and how quiet that was,
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, thank you, Tiffany. Does anybody have any other questions? All right, can I ask for a motion on it?
I make a motion to approve.
Thank you, JJ. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. That includes mayor and council?
Even without us, I second.
All in favor? Thank you. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor? Thank you all. Have a good night. Thanks, everyone.